vision to move it across me. Won't be the next time. See,
what up? Got the Lloyd Banks playing. What you saying? Ooh, gotta get my blood flowing. Gotta get it going. Hope y'all can hear this audio. Maybe I'm the only one that's hearing this audio. The NBA preseason is here. It's here. Let me turn this down. Matter of fact, let's stop it then because I got a call. All right, what up, y'all? Prince Sports here. Now, check this out. The NBA regular season is about 2 weeks away, right? It's just around the corner. Regular season is getting started off. So I figure I'd give a little NBA preview, state some of my predictions, and who's going to win this, who's going to win that, in my opinion. All right? It's all predictions at this point. So we're kicking off the preseason. I don't really pay attention to preseason games. The only one that I did caught my attention was the Victor Wembanyama and Chet Holmgren. That could be like a battle of bigs, two guys fighting for Rookie of the Year. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be a good one. And that's going to be a good battle for years to come. All right? But what I want to talk about is some of my predictions. Now, off the bat, off the rip, before I give out any other awards, I'm going to have it set on paper. You're going to have the receipts right now for me to tell you what I think is what. And you know what that is? I think the Milwaukee Bucks will win this year's NBA championship. I think Giannis Antetokounmpo will be a 2-time finals MVP. Right? I don't think he's going to win regular season MVP, but I got the Milwaukee Bucks winning an NBA championship this season. I think on paper, I think when it comes to chemistry, I think when it comes to better fit, I think when it comes to matching together, there is no duo in the NBA better than Dame Dollar and Giannis Antetokounmpo. I think they're the best two duos, two players that could get up together, that could learn how to play with each other and execute and win. Now, I don't think they're going to dominate the regular season, but I do think the Milwaukee Bucks win this year's NBA championship. But let's take the East out the equation for a minute. Let's talk about the Western Conference. Okay? Let's talk about that Western Conference. I believe the sleepers, okay? I'm going to do sleeper guys, sleeper teams. The New Orleans Pelicans and the OKC Thunder, I think, will make the playoffs. I think both of those teams make this year's playoffs. Rather it's do playing or not, I think both of those teams make the playoffs. And I think Zion Williamson at least plays 60 games this year. I think he's going to be playing with a monkey on his back. And I think he's going to lead the Pelicans to the postseason this year. I also think a runner-up for MVP, a surprise runner-up for MVP, because I'm doing my surprise predictions. I think De'Aaron Fox is going to be an MVP candidate. Because y'all forget about the Sacramento Kings in that offense. Who's to say that they're going to stop winning regular season games? They're going to win a lot of regular season games. They underachieved before. I don't see them bumping down. Now, who gets to get bumped down and who gets to get bumped up? I think the Golden State Warriors will be a disappointment this year. Their lack of going out there and not getting a big, I think is going to hurt them in the regular season. I think they're going to be in the play-in. I think the Golden State Warriors are going to be in the play-in tournament. You got to have one marquee team with superstar on it that's going to be in the play-in. And I think that play-in team is going to be the Golden State Warriors. I honestly believe that. And De'Aaron Fox is going to be an MVP candidate. I think the Denver Nuggets are going to be a good, effective team, but they're not going to be the talk of the regular season. I think the Joker is going to put up his numbers. The Joker and Murray are going to still play good. I think Murray's not going to play a lot of games. And I think the Joker is going to be left to carry the load for the most of the regular season. All the rest of those players on that team is going to still stay playing in their position. Okay, the Michael Porter Jr.'s, all them guys, they're going to stay playing a role that they're supposed to play on that team. They're not going to move up. They're not going to bump nobody down. They're going to stay at that exact level. And what is that exact level? That exact level is you're going to be a good regular season team. And I think they're going to shine in the postseason the most. They may make it even to the conference finals. But don't suspect the Denver Nuggets to make that much noise in this regular season. Now, here's a sleeper team that's going to make a lot of noise in the regular season. You ready for this one? I think it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They don't need LeBron James to win games. I think that team is built to win a lot of regular season games, even with just AD. Both of those guys could miss games, and the Los Angeles Lakers still can win a lot of regular season games. They got enough depth. They got enough pieces that match together to win a lot of regular season games. And I wouldn't be surprised to see the Los Angeles Lakers with the best record in the Western Conference. At least 1, 2, or 3. The Lakers will not be a play-in team this year. The Lakers will be a 1, 2, and 3 seed. I think the Phoenix Suns will be a 1, 2, and 3 seed by default because they got so much pieces that match together. Now, here's the big shocker. What team do I think is coming out the Western Conference? I don't trust the Clippers. The Lakers are solid. Denver Nuggets is still solid. They're the defending champs. My pick to come out the Western Conference is the Phoenix Suns. A shocker. I think the NBA Finals is going to be the Phoenix Suns, Milwaukee Bucks. That's my pick. You got it down live right here. You got the receipt to show for it. Right? That's my pick. That's what I'm going with. So, to rather I'm right or wrong, only time is going to prevail to rather I'm right or wrong. Just as simple as that. Right? But nevertheless, let me just make sure my audio is fixed because I want to make sure I'm saying all the right things and I got my shit good. Okay, so we good. All right, we're good. My levels are turned up. Right? Now, a little bit on the Eastern Conference. I think the Milwaukee Bucks are going to be a good regular season team, a 1 to 3 seed. They were the number 1 seed last year, and now they get an upgrade with Dame Dollar. I think the Boston Celtics will be right there in the mix. I think the Miami Heat will take a dip down. The Miami Heat will be a play-in tournament team again this year. And it'll be up to Jimmy Butler to put that team on his back to try to lead them to the postseason again. But I'm not so sure that he actually gets the job done. I think Philly will take a step back. There will be pretenders pretending to be title contenders. That's what I think Philly's going to be. I think Philly's in disarray. James Harden is already is going to cause a lot of chemistry within the locker room. And I think that team is going to be in flux throughout the whole year. I think the Eastern Conference belongs to the Milwaukee Bucks. They're going to have the most fun time taking over that conference. Now, the sleeper team to watch out for in the Eastern Conference, I believe is going to either be the Atlanta Hawks or the Brooklyn Nets. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers will take a step up because a lot of teams are going to start to take a step down, right? Since the Miami Heat will take a step down, I think Philly take a step down. That means teams like Cleveland and Brooklyn will take a step up. I think Brooklyn makes the postseason. Cavaliers will make the postseason. And my beloved Knicks, straight from New York City, I believe the Knicks will make the postseason and get knocked out in the first round this time. The Knicks is stuck between a hard rock and a hard place. They ain't going nowhere other than the fact that they're just going to make the postseason, take a stiff at the postseason, and go home fishing in the first round. That's what the fuck I believe that's going to happen to that team. So, the Eastern Conference MVP candidates will probably be Giannis. Maybe Dame. If Dame steps his shit up and becomes that 30-point scorer on the Milwaukee Bucks, he's going to have the freedom to do it. He may be an MVP candidate. But since he's playing with Giannis, I don't see him bumping Giannis over. And he already said that this is Giannis' team. So he's giving the team to Giannis, and he's playing his rightful position by being the number 2. All right? So let me see something for a minute. I'm going to make sure. I want to make sure my levels are turned up. Okay. And make sure my shit is going. All right. Okay. So what I did was just double check it. And my shit is going. All right. No echoes up in here, man. No echoes. So we're just gonna get that shit done. All right. Hopefully there's no echoes. I really don't want no echoes because I just double checked just to see if I was on. Because I'm trying from a different outlet. I'm actually online from a different outlet. All right. But we're gonna have a very interesting regular season. Despite all the bullshit with the tournaments, what we're going to get is some good competitive basketball because maybe the tournaments. Maybe that may be a good thing to get some teams excited for the regular season. Now, Kawhi Leonard and the Clippers, I think they're doomsday, but you got to give the owner of the Clippers credit for trying to ride out with that team. He ride or die with that Clippers team, man. He just going to stay on a boat till that boat sink. Because if Kawhi can't get the job done, he can't get the job done. And I think the Boston Celtics are the biggest frauds in the Eastern Conference. Because Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown don't know how to get the job done. It all starts with them. You know, you guys keep talking about all these extra pieces that Boston Celtics would get. You never stop to think, will Jason Tatum show up? Will Jaylen Brown show up? You feel me? Man, to take a little trip off the NBA a little bit, man. I went back into the jewelry store today, man. Had some nice jewelry, yeah. I want to get back into my jewelry buzz, start putting some jewelry on hold, and picking out my best jewelry. In LA, they try to upsell you all the time. You can't go into a jewelry shop without them trying to, upsell you. But I'm not the type of guy to be persuaded easily. I always come out with what I want. In other words, if I don't want it, I'm not buying. Whatever you selling, I ain't buying if I don't want it. I always think of me first when it comes to making deals. Because there's only one person that can look out for you, and that's yourself. All right? Whenever you're doing a deal, make sure it benefits you the most. If somebody else just happen to benefit off it, fine. But you never want to give up leverage. Never want to give up leverage when you're making a deal with somebody. And I think the Milwaukee Bucks can handle the pressure. They're a solid defensive team. I think Giannis may be another defensive player of the year candidate. Now, that's what I may see. if Dame is going to handle a lot of the scoring, I think Giannis will focus a lot on defense. If you get Giannis focusing more on defense and he becomes a Kawhi Leonard part 2, he could very well win another Defensive Player of the Year award to match with his 2 MVPs. So I'm going to go off the record and say my Defensive Player of the Year is going to be Giannis Antetokounmpo. My MVP so early, but I'm just going to give my candidates. I think De'Aaron Fox will step up. I won't be surprised if Dame's name comes up in the conversation. Giannis' name come up in the conversation. Right? And of course, here's the shocker. Since the media loves him so much, I think LeBron James will be an MVP candidate. Because the media does some of the MVP votes. So if the media loves LeBron James, why would they not put this man in the MVP conversation? All the Lakers got to do is win some games. LeBron got to play, 60 plus games? He does that if the Lakers are 1 to 3 seed. LeBron James is an MVP candidate because they're not going to give it to AD. And I believe the Lakers are going to have a great regular season because I think that team is built to win regular season games. You've seen what happened with last year's roster with AD that's just leading this team to go to the postseason. AD put the Lakers in the postseason pretty much on his own. He didn't need no help to go to the postseason. Absolutely no help. All right? He put that team on his back and helped the Lakers get into the postseason. The fact that he's playing with LeBron when he would never be an MVP candidate because he's playing with LeBron. That's just something he got to live with. It is what it is. Right? He got to deal with that. He got to live with it. So, he could live with that, he'd be all right. It is what it is on that aspect. And hold on for all right. So my mic just got turned off for a minute. Just make sure it was working properly, right? But man, we got ourselves a good regular season that's going to be coming up. The NFL is still, doing its thing. They hold us. They're holding us down. My Eagles going to be playing tomorrow, so we got a good one tomorrow. We got a little bit tough schedule. We play some of the best teams in the NFL, by the way. We're going to play the 49ers. We're going to play the Dallas Cowboys. We're going to play the Miami. We're going to play Buffalo. So there are a lot of tests for my Eagles. But if we win 7 or 8 games, we're not going to lose all those games against elite teams. So basically, even if we get beat by 1 or 2 elite teams, we're still going to beat most of those elite teams for the most part. Still proves that we're the better team. It's in the Eagles' court. The ball is in the Eagles' court. Only one that can stop the Eagles is the Eagles. That's it. Nobody can stop the Eagles but themselves. Undefeated. And that's just how it goes. Yo, I saw some crazy stuff in downtown today. Crazy stuff. Hold on for a sec. All right, I'm back. I had to go and handle some business a little bit, but that's how it gets down. That's how it is sometimes. All right. Now, I thought the Warriors was going to be good this upcoming season, but the way Chris Paul got punked in the postseason, I know it's just the postseason, but the Warriors are just too small, man. They're a bunch of midgets. They're not going to beat the Lakers. They're not going to beat them. Then I don't even think they're going to beat Denver. They're just too small. Steph Curry can't guard Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is too tall. He's too big. And he's great at drawing fouls. Austin Reeves may damn near average 20 points a game this upcoming season. He may be a borderline all-star. He's going to be the most improved player of the year, probably. Austin Reeves is going to be the most improved player of the year, probably. Because he's going to be dropping buckets. And I think the Lakers are going to win a lot of regular season games. I think it's going to be relatively easy for the Lakers to win a lot of regular season games. From a team perspective, they got a lot going for themselves. And I think it's easy for them to win regular season games. You know? Who going to stop them? Hold on for a minute. All right. Boom. Salute. Oh, shit. I'm just fucking up my shit already. Yeah, keep it charged. All right. Let me show y'all after I just did my predictions. Hey, G Money, you know what I said? I think De'Aaron Fox is going to be an MVP candidate. Y'all keep sleeping on the Sacramento Kings. They're going to have one of the best offensive games in the Western Conference. And his game is only going to get better. All right? I think he's still going to be an all-star. I think he's going to be a surprise MVP candidate. And I wouldn't be surprised if Giannis Antetokounmpo wins his second Defensive Player of the Year. If they got a game plan with that duo of him and Dame, won't you let Dame do a lot of the scoring and a lot of the closing? Giannis, you better get your ass on defense a little more. You better get your Kawhi Leonard on. I'm not saying you got to play defense all the time, you know? So it is what it is on that aspect. But my fair pick, since y'all just came in here a little bit, I got the Milwaukee Bucks winning the 2024 NBA championship. I think they got all the right pieces to win. I think the Lakers may be a 1 to 3 seed. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers win the first seed. I think the Lakers are going to be a good regular season team. They will not be a play-in team this year. They improved on every position. They got players that went to the finals last year. So, and plus they was able to keep some of their core players. You kidding me? Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. Hold on for a second. Now check this out. Check this out, y'all. I told y'all, you've seen I got the laptops before, right? Remember I got the MacBooks? Now, oh shit, what's that, my phone? Look at this bad boy. Ooh, look at this bad boy. Samsung tablet S8. You know how much this cost me? Absolutely nothing. 12.9 inches big. Ready to go. And this bad boy is all mine. What a beautiful tablet. Even comes with the case. Nice enough to give me a case. This is what you get when you work with movie producers. Right? I literally work with movie producers. And they hook me up. All right? They hook me up. When I say hooked up, I mean I get a bunch of shit. Of course, I got to sign in and all this other stuff. I got to put my account on here. But this bad boy is good as, you know, is mine. It don't get no better. It don't get no better. I also think in the Eastern Conference, the Indiana Pacers they may be a better team than what you think on paper. I think the Cleveland Cavaliers will take a step up. I think they're going to be better. We're going to see a lot of different shockers in the NBA. A lot of different shockers. My NBA Finals is the Phoenix Suns versus the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks in 6. Kevin Durant loses in the NBA Finals. He gets beat by Giannis Antetokounmpo yet again. And this time it won't be no inch by an inch or foot on the line. This time he's just going to get beat. You know, but I mean, you got an all-around first-team defensive player in Giannis Antetokounmpo, and an unbelievable force when it comes to scoring because he attacks the basket. But he could take a break from scoring so much. He don't need to average 30 no more. If he averaged 30 while playing with Dame Dollar and you got Chris Middleton there, that's a little bit just being selfish. You should focus on defense a little more and just drop about 25 a game. 22 to 25 points a game should be Giannis's average. You need to play defense and get Chris Middleton back into playing form. Chris Middleton should average about 18 to 20 points a game. Realistically, he should be averaging 20 because he's going to have a lot of wide open looks. He should be dropping 20 points a game. Dame should be doing the scoring. Almost as if it's the LeBron James and Kyrie Irving effect. Remember how LeBron and Kyrie Irving played with each other? Kyrie Irving did a lot of scoring. LeBron kind of just backed off a little bit. Didn't close, but he did some other things. Played defense, set, playmate, things like that, right? Well, this is an opportunity for Giannis to get himself in other categories. Giannis could rebound. Giannis could play defense. You could damn well be one of the best rebounders in the NBA and play one of the best defensive players of the year. You're going to get your points off scoring because you're damn near almost 7 foot tall. You could just attack the basket and get your points. You're going to get your points. So that's irrelevant at this point. All right? And I know some people still think the Denver Nuggets going to go to the finals, but not as much as you think. They did a survey. They did surveys. People think the Lakers are better than the Denver Nuggets. And the Denver Nuggets won the championship. People are still picking the Denver Nuggets to beat the Lakers. Even though they got swept. They got to upgrade with role players. You could make a case on paper right now. The Denver Nuggets probably not as impressive as the Lakers. Because the Lakers got impressive as a team. The Denver Nuggets are pretty much more the same. How many guards are you going to throw at Jamal Murray? Because Jamal Murray was the equalizer. It wasn't the Joker. Now, the Joker did outplay Anthony Davis. There's no buts, ifs about it. He outplayed Anthony Davis. But don't get this shit twisted. Anthony Davis outplayed the Joker, too, in 2020. And don't think this is going to be a situation where the Joker outplays Anthony Davis all the time. Nah. Ain't going to be able to do. You got the best of AD last year. Who said you're going to get the best of him this year? Right? According to Anthony Davis, he pumped up. He ready to go. Right? He's influenced. He wants smoke. Well, AD, if that's true what you say, you want smoke, then guess what? You have the opportunity to do it now. You got the opportunity and chance to do it now. Only time will prevail for us to see if AD really is that dude. And the Lakers said they want AD to take the next step and be the franchise player of the team. So if you want AD to be the franchise player and take the next step, it's only a matter of time before we're going to have to see what he got. You know? Where the fuck is my hint water? I know I just took a hint water now. Where the fuck is my hint water? That's what's missing, my hint water. Can't do too much live screens without my hint water. Hold on for a second. Hold up. What flavor was that? Shall be right back. I need to find my water. Got my hint water. I don't know where the other one at, but fuck it. I'm just going to use this one right now. Live screen brought to you by Hint Water. Healthiest shit on the planet. Now I'm doing a live screen from the chair that I said I was going to do a live screen from for my video. All right. Life is good. Life is good. In words of Nas, life is good. You know, this is amazing. This is amazing. See, at first, this was Google account locked. This man just fixed the whole shit for me and hooked me up. This thing is practically brand new. All right, and it comes with the stylus pen. Right. This is the iPad killer, right? Yours truly gets some of this best tech literally for free. The iPad killer, right? This even does phone calls. A tablet doing phone calls. So, maybe I put my SIM card, put a SIM card up in here and see if it works. You know, give them a test and find that out for sure. But if I gotta ask you a SIM card. So if I put a SIM card in the tablet, would I give the tablet phone capabilities? Will it give it internet capabilities too? Because it's running on data. That's a good question. That's a good question. Matter of fact, let me see something for a minute. This is a SIM card slot. Is that a SIM card slot? No. I'll figure out where the SIM card slot is at. But yeah, I could literally just put a SIM card inside this tablet and it should work. Because this Samsung tablet can act like a phone. From what I believe. Just gotta find that if you put where you put the SIM card at. Oh, yep, got the spot right here. Boom. Yeah, man, you can put a SIM card in this bad boy. And it should work. You know, it's unlocked, plug it in, play. Boom. What up, y'all? Prince Sports here in the place to be. Grand opening, grand closing. Now, what else? Coach of the year. Man, that's a toss-up for me. I don't know who's going to win Coach of the Year. Sometimes it could be shockers. OKC is going to make the postseason, though. So, for me, I think maybe they may be the shocker. I think OKC Thunder is going to make the postseason. Chet Holmgren, he's going to be a good candidate for Rookie of the Year. He's going to give Victor Wembanyama a run for his money. Because Victor's not going to lead San Antonio to the postseason. If he did, that'd be something to talk about. Imagine Victor leading his team to the postseason in his rookie year. But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with Chet Holmgren, Josh Giddey, and all of those young pieces, OKC making it to the postseason. They making the postseason. I don't even think they're going to be a play-in team to be thinking about. I think the Warriors are going to be a play-in team. I think the Warriors are going to have a hard regular season. The Warriors are going to struggle to try to make the postseason. And if they do, they're going to get knocked out in the first round. And watch out for Zion. Because Zion is coming. If Zion plays, the New Orleans Pelicans make the postseason easily, without no play-in. Because they got a lot of pieces. And Brandon Ingram is still in his feelings about Team USA. So he got a lot to prove. Don't sleep on him neither. So yeah. But it's going to be a very interesting season. Very interesting season. And I feel like the Western Conference, as stacked as it is, I think the teams that's going to dominate the regular season will be like the Lakers, Phoenix Suns, and Denver Nuggets. Top 3 teams that's going to dominate the regular season. Denver Nuggets dream. Lakers and Suns going to be battling for first and second place. But the Lakers ain't going to be a playing team. They can win games with just AD. All they need is AD to win regular season games. LeBron can sit out sometimes. And if AD sits out, I'm not too sure if LeBron can win games at his age. You know, I don't know if it could be just one of those situations where he put up meaningless stats that have no impact on the game. You know, but he got enough pieces to win regular season games with or without AD or LeBron. You can just win regular season games with one of them, right? And if the Lakers really going to let AD take that next step, AD will be the number 1 option. AD may be an MVP candidate. It's going to be hard to overshadow LeBron James, right? Because LeBron James is a bigger name. He's more famous. It's not going to be easy overpowering the status of LeBron James, even if he's not the best player on the team. You know, by stats, LeBron is the best player on the team, so to speak. But AD is the best player on the team. As of right now, it got to be AD. Got to be AD. He is the best player on the Lakers. So, Western Conference, I think those are going to be the top 3 teams. But OKC and New Orleans going to watch out for them. Sacramento Kings. They're going to take the next step. De'Aaron Fox he's a guard playing in today's league. He's only going to get better and better at this point. You could argue he didn't even hit his peak yet. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander may be an MVP candidate. That boy may mess around and start becoming an MVP candidate or a top scorer in the league. Watch out for them boys. But I think the Eastern Conference is a mess. Milwaukee Bucks going to run shot on Eastern Conference. It's their conference to win. They had the number 1 record in the Eastern Conference last year. Now you get Dame Dollar, a guy that could pair up with Giannis perfectly. What a dream duo. We've been asking for this duo. I always said if Dame want to win the championship, he could easily just pair up with Giannis. That'd be his ultimate teammate. He said it himself. He knows he could get paired up with Dame Dollar and win a championship a little more easier and in more easier fashion. That's almost a given if you ask me. Almost a given. And Milwaukee Bucks, I believe, will be crowned the 2024 champs if there's no injuries that take place and all rosters stay intact. If Dame is on the floor, Giannis is on the floor, Chris Middleton is on the floor, Brook Lopez is on the floor, and all them surrounding pieces that they got, they're going to win an NBA championship if you ask me. I think they got just enough to win an NBA championship. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy, right? He said, should we just skip to the finals? Nah, man. But I do think your team, the Celtics, will be in the conference finals. But I don't see them beating Milwaukee. Nah, Celtics ain't winning it all. Because Jason Tatum ain't showing up. He going to be Jason Tatum. Oh, he got Mikal Bridges winning Defensive Player of the Year. Michael Porter Jr. or Jamal Murray wins Finals MVP over the Joker. I don't see that happening. And Malik Monk wins Sixth Man of the Year. Oh, you don't trust the Bucks. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. No, Giannis showed up already. He got a ring. You can't say Giannis didn't show up. He got a championship. How many championships Jason Tatum got? Giannis got a ring. And now he got a guy that helps him make those free throws, buddy. He don't have to be taking shots now in the fourth quarter that much. He got a closer. And this is Dame's opportunity to show up. Do you believe in Dame time? Do you believe in Dame Dollar? Because on that team, paired with the best player in the world, Giannis Antetokounmpo, I believe. They complement each other too well. Taysom, you talking like Giannis ain't got a Finals MVP. Yeah. And he's going to have to take the next step up to G-Money. But he's going to have the opportunity to do it. Giannis is going to have to be more of a rebounder and a defensive player. Create double teams and get Chris Middleton open. Chris Middleton should average 20 a game. He's going to be the X factor. And he could play defense too. Chris Middleton is a great perimeter defender. That's why I just said all of them got to play. If Chris Middleton is playing, Brook Lopez is playing, Dame is playing, Giannis is playing, I believe they're going to win the NBA championship. Yes, he does need to work on post-ups. He got to change his game around a little bit. But he got two perimeter players in Dame Dollar and Chris Middleton. And he don't have to do some of that perimeter work no more. You know? Giannis ain't getting 17 free throws. He ain't getting those attempts that much no more. And regardless of whether he missed 17 free throws or not, he got a championship. Something Jason Tatum don't have. Jason Tatum been to the finals and failed to show up. Giannis been to the finals one time and got it. Giannis 1-0. Jason Tatum is 0-1. Talk about it. Let's talk about it. Two-time MVP. Finals MVP. Defensive Player of the Year. Giannis got it. Yeah. I mean, you can talk about injuries. But if they all playing, the Eastern Conference is the Milwaukee Bucks conference to win. They had the best record last year. I think they're going to have it again this year. By default, because a lot of teams are going to crumble. Philly's going to crumble. You want to talk about a team you don't trust? How about you don't trust Philly? Because Milwaukee proved that they could win the championship. Philly and James Harden and that choke job, Joe Embiid. They the ones that you can't trust. Joel Embiid ain't got no championships. You supposed to be a top 5 player in the game. You are a number 1 option. You are a franchise player. How many championships you got? Why can't you win a championship? Oh, shit. I almost forgot about this. Wow. Uh-oh. How come I can't invite nobody in? So I'm working an Apple. You could tell I'm a stranger because I'm working an Apple. I can't get this damn thing to go. So maybe I had to just type it in. Wow. I literally had to type it in. Why can't I just type this in? How you double click on, this is crazy. How you double click, how you copy and paste on a MacBook? Why it won't copy and paste on a MacBook? The fuck is it? Let me see if I could I gotta write it down then. We're gonna cook for about 30 more minutes, but hold on for a sec. I'm gonna have to just copy this down and put the link inside there. This is kind of crazy. You can tell I'm not used to working Apple products. This is the fallout of not working Apple products that much. Right? A simple copy and paste I can't seem to do. That's kind of irking me right now. Pen at least. All right. So what I'm going to do is type this in. Hold on for a minute. We're going to type this in. I have no idea why this shit ain't working like that. HTTPS. Boom, boom. And StreamYard. Okay, then we're going to do dash MD4 RUS J7C. All right. Let me type this in. Hopefully I could get y'all coming in. Hold on. HTTPS. Two, StreamYard. But who's your coach of the year, G Money? Who you got for coach of the year? I can't call him a coach of the year. RUS J7C. Let's see if this works. Okay. That's the link. Unfortunately, I can't. The fuck? We got a MacBook. Why you can't copy and paste on a MacBook? You know? Oh, really? Who did Logan Paul beat? I didn't know he was even fighting. This just goes to show you that I wasn't even paying attention. Lakers finals and the Lakers versus Celtics in finals. I got Suns versus Bucks in the finals. Milwaukee in 6. And my tablet agrees with it too. Check this out. Brand new tablet. Grand opening, grand closing. Look at this bad boy. Man, this shit is ill, son. Are you kidding me? A Samsung S8? It's a Samsung S8. I think plus. S8 plus. 12.9 inches big. This thing is huge. This is probably one of the biggest tablets that you're going to come across. and I got it for absolutely free. I got MacBooks for absolutely free. Samsung, top of the line, S8 tablets for free. Life is good. Life is good. Jake Paul is the real deal. Man, I didn't even know that clown was boxing. You know. All right. He said, can I retype the link? Yeah, you know it. Hold on. Wow, man, I can't even look at my other joints. Did it work, G Money? Is the link working or no? You have access to scroll up. I don't know if you have access to scroll up. Can you please scroll up? Link is not working. Okay. This is the side effects of using this. I'm using a MacBook for a live screen, and it's just one of those situations, man. This will be the only time that I won't use it now because I can't get people in. For some reason, it's not working with getting people in. Let's see. 4 RUS. Okay, 7C. Let's see if that works. All right, and let me try to link on it to myself. JURSMD4. Oh, my bad. I know what was wrong. You gotta hit .com. That's the wrong IP. Hold on, that's the wrong one. Let me retype it again. I fucked up. My bad, G Money. That's on me. I fucked that one up. That is absolutely on me. Hold on. I got it now. Now I know something was wrong. MED 4 RUS J 7C. All right, try that one, G Money. Try that link right there. That link should work. This is gonna be weird because I never use these speakers to do a live stream, so hopefully that these speakers work properly good. Because I'm using a complete different device to do my live stream today. But let's see if it actually come through and if it actually works. This is going to be really testing right here. Oh, yeah, it did work. There we go.
Yeah, salute.
Hey, what up?
It's okay, man. What up? It's okay. Mistakes happen.
Hold on. Now,
good.
Where's my speakers? Why can't I hear anybody? Oh, man. Yo. Okay, let me look at this right here because maybe the speakers is not working. Man, this Apple shit is just really complicated, man. All right. I'm trying to just hold on for a minute, G Money. Let's see if I don't know why it's not working. But let me go to my settings. Let's see the audio. Oh, okay. Now I know. Talk now. Okay, it's not that speaker. I got to find the right speaker. Hold on. Oh, my God. Okay. Yo. G Money, talk. Should be working. Oh, there you go. I hear you.
Nice.
Hold on.
Sweet.
What's up? What up? I hear you.
What's going on? What's going on? How you doing, man?
Hey, how we doing? Okay, I hear you loud and clear. I should connect the soundbar to it, but nevertheless, it'll do. I can still hear you. What's up?
Right, that's good. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? How you doing? You enjoying your weekend?
Oh yeah. So you got some predictions of some of these awards, MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, who wins the Eastern Conference, Western Conference? What you got for me?
Okay, my DPOY, I got Mikal Bridges, the Brooklyn Bridge.
Okay.
On the Brooklyn Nets. I got Mikal Bridges winning the DPOY.
I think the Brooklyn Nets going to be a sleeper team this year.
They're going to be nice. People don't understand how good they're going to be. Dennis Smith, Lonnie Walker, Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, Nick Claxton, Rose O'Neal. And look, I know Ben Simmons, we have to wait and see how he does. Who knows? Maybe he has a bounce back here. Who knows? Like they're gonna be a tough team. Another one, my scoring champion, I'm going.
Say that again. Oh, you said scoring champ. I didn't even pick a scoring champ.
Yeah, I got SGA win the scoring championship.
Hey, Gilgeous-Alexander scoring champion?
Oh yeah, I feel it.
Okay.
I feel it. Yep.
I didn't understand.
All right.
I also got Josh Giddey most improved. I agree with you, Hepatitis. I also got Josh Giddey most improved. Also, I got Malik Monk from the.
Yo, you know who I got?
Kings winning 6th Man of the Year.
I got Austin Reeves.
Also, I got either Michael Porter or.
G-Man, you there? I don't know why I keep having a hard time hearing you. G-Money, hold on for a sec. G-Money.
You said that Austin Reeves winning most improved?
Yes, I got Austin Reeves.
Okay. I got Josh Giddey. I think Austin Reeves has a really good shot, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Austin Reeves could draw a lot of fouls, and I think he's going to get a lot of shine on the Lakers. I think the Lakers are going to be a good regular season team. It's the postseason. I don't know if they're going to hang in there. You know, I don't know if they're going to – I think they're built to win a lot of regular season games. And I think Austin Reeves is going to be a legit third option.
So. He has a really good shot. I'm going Malik Monk. I got Malik Monk winning 6. No, most improved players because I got Josh Giddey. Scratch that. I got Josh Giddey winning most improved player. He can pass. He can hit the 3. He's a good on-ball defender. I got Josh Giddey. He can finish at the rim. I got Josh Giddey winning most improved player of the year. And he was huge in the plane, especially against the Pelicans. So he was sparkling in that game. So I think Josh Giddey's good. Thunderous, no pun intended, season.
I actually agree with see you later a little bit. I do think the Nike's going to take a step back, especially in the regular season. I don't think they're going to dominate the regular season.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
They're going to make the postseason.
Their bench is booty cheeks. Oh yeah, their bench is booty cheeks. I got them going back to back, winning it all. At the same time, I would not be shocked if they lose early. They don't have other than Christian Braun and a little bit of Justin Holiday. Your bench is kind of thin. It's kind of like there's no meat on the bones. Reggie Jackson's a grandpa. DeAndre Jordan's a grandpa. Like, they don't have much of a bench, though. I mean, Zeke Naji, Peyton Watson, Julian Stroutwater. I mean, they're okay players, not transcended, though. I got the Nuggets going back to back. At the same time, I can understand why people don't have them going far because their bench is weak. And you better hope Michael Porter has an all-star type year. If you're done, you got to hope Michael Porter elevates his game, though.
Yeah. I don't see that happening, though. If anybody elevate, I think it's going to be Jamal Murray. But then again, I don't know if he – I don't even know if Jamal Murray going to be around for, a lot of games. He may take a lot of games off. It's going to put more pressure on the Joker to win the regular season games. So –
and also on Aaron Gordon and KCP. So that's the thing there. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the Nuggets bench is kind of weak. I still got them winning the title. I'm not switching my pick. At the same time, I won't be shocked that they lost to the Suns or the Clippers or the Lakers. I wouldn't be
It's
shocked.
funny
Or
because
if they were to make the finals, I would. Go ahead.
68% of people believe the Lakers will beat the Nuggets this year. This is off a survey. So the Nuggets are coming in, even though they won the championship, they're coming in as underdogs.
That's true. And Michael Porter does get hurt a lot, which is true. Michael Porter does get hurt a lot. I don't want to assume injuries though, because that's any player on any team. I don't want to assume injuries though.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree with that too. See you later. I think the Lakers should be a top 3 seed. There's no reason for them to be in the play-in. I think the Warriors will be in the play-in though. I'm not so. I think the Warriors are going to struggle, man.
Bold prediction: I think the OKC Thunder will have a better record than the Warriors and the Grizzlies.
Oh yeah, I got OKC making the playoffs.
The Warriors,
but I got the Warriors in the play-in.
Oh, they're making it this week.
Oh yeah,
same here. I agree. I just look at that roster. I'm like, how does CP3 even fit in that roster? Like what? Like
G-Money, they're so small, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's like taking candy from a baby. They got no size.
Yep, it's kind of like Tom Cat versus a mouse. Good luck with that. Yeah, yeah, the two things small. I don't know. And the Grizzlies. I know people keep bringing up, oh, they were great without Ja. That was in 2022 when they were 25 without Ja. Last year they were inconsistent without him. They don't have they lost what? Tyus Jones. They traded him away to get. Marcus Smart's a better player, better defender, better rebounder. He's not a better shooter, and also the fact that Tyus Jones also studied the offense too. I don't see Memphis being that great this year. I think the Grizz will probably like 8 seed. Weird feeling. D Rose is good. I like D Rose. At the same time, Derrick Rose is a senior citizen. He's getting up there in age. I don't know.
People are acting like Derrick Rose is going to make this big comeback, though. So it kind of got me like, what is everybody else saying? It's not.
He's old not. Derrick Did you see D Rose last year in New York?
Well, speaking of New York, I think the Knicks going to take a step back. If we make the playoffs, we're going out in the first round this time.
Oh yeah. Donte DiVincenzo, he's okay. I know he's a champion. At the same time, he's not a good playoff performer. He's not like we only got Dante. Scraps? Like what? Nathan? Really? He's okay, but come on, he's okay. Come on, like what are we doing here? Like we got what? Ryan Archidiak back. Like New York, the Knicks didn't do anything this all season, to be honest. And remember, Randall still has the ankle injury. We have to remember that.
Oh yeah. Are you sold on Philly?
No. They'll make the playoffs and lose they'll make the playoffs and lose way too soon, like usual. Probably like second round.
Yeah, I think the whole James Harden thing is going to be a burden on the team, and I think they're going to struggle for a lot in the regular season. But they make the playoffs.
And beat trade rumors. Oh yeah, don't make the playoffs. Yeah, and don't be getting beat trade rumors. If I would have to guess, I think they'll keep Embiid. At the same time, keep that in mind. Embiid trade rumors could be like swirling over the Sixers' head. So that's the thing we have to keep in our tennis up for.
Oh yeah. So, but yeah, man. I got De'Aaron Fox taking the next level too. I think the Kings gonna have a good regular season record.
Oh yeah, they'll be 4. I think they'll be number 4. I don't see them top 3. At the same time, they'll be number 4. They have a nice team: Lee Monk, Keegan Murray, De'Aaron Fox, Chris Duarte, Domantas Sabonis. Though Harrison Barnes. Davion Mitchell. They'll do a lot of great things this year, man. Trey Lyles. People forget. Remember, I had them going deep in the playoffs last year, which I was emphatically wrong. They have a lot of depth. And Mike Brown's a good coach, man. He's a dynamite coach for that team. I think they'll be number 4 in the West if I'm being realistic. I would not be shocked if they were to get top 3 again. And D Fox is a beast, man. He has ice water in his veins, man. He went glot for glot with Curry in the playoffs. He was the best clutch player last year in the regular season. D Fox
Oh
is
yeah.
a dog.
Oh yeah, he is. You know, and hey, he has a green light. He could be an MVP candidate, even as a 4 seed.
He was even last year. He was even last
yeah.
year. Like he's gonna be that this year. Oh yeah. Do not sleep on the Kings. If the Kings get the right matchup, they have a really good shot to get out the first round.
Oh yeah. So yeah, man. My finals. I also did Miami taking a step back. They're gonna struggle to even make the postseason again.
Agreed. I said it'll be around like 6 seed. That's my guess. I don't think it'll be. I think it'll be a little better. At the same time, I do agree with you. It won't be great. I think it'll be around like 6 seed. That's my guess.
I don't know, G Money. They may have to play in the play-in again. I don't know.
There's a possibility. I just think they're better than the Knicks. I just think I think the Knicks took a step back. I think the Heat are better than the Knicks when healthy.
Right. Okay. He said, "Watch Miami make it to the finals again." That'd be crazy. If the Miami Heat make it to the finals again, that'd be crazy. Imagine if they make it to the finals again, and Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat beat the Milwaukee Bucks. Wow.
That'd be unbelievable. That'd be like a deja vu. It'll be like deja vu. Or they beat the Boston Celtics too. Don't forget.
Oh yeah. So, man, that'd be crazy. But I can't see that happening. I'm sorry. I mean,
I don't think so. They need another star. They need an MVP. They need an MVP player on that team.
Give me your top 6 teams in the East.
Boston, Milwaukee, Cleveland, Philly, Brooklyn, Miami.
Okay. So that's how you got Miami as a 6 seed. I get you now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's in the East. What about you? That's my top 6 teams in the East.
Those same teams, except Miami, I got as a play-in. I'm gonna probably just put the Knicks in there.
So you got New York in there. So you got New York at 6?
Yeah, I got New York at 6. But all the rest of the teams you said is pretty much the same teams I got on my mind. Right. You said Cleveland too, right?
Yeah, Cleveland. Yeah, Cleveland gets
okay. Yeah. So we have the same teams on our mind. So yeah.
Right. What about the West? Is hard to predict. You don't legitimately know who's gonna be what seed in the West. You don't know. Like it's hard to predict.
I'm gonna go with Lakers, Phoenix Suns, Denver Nuggets,
3,
Clippers,
4,
Sacramento,
5, Sacramento Kings, 5,
and OKC.
6. Okay, so you got the Thunder also in the top 6 like me. Okay. Who do you think is 7 and 8 in the West?
Those are going to be playing teams. I think those are going to be the West. West.
Yeah,
I think there's going to be I think there's going to be the Warriors.
Okay, 7.
And probably New Orleans.
Wow, the Grizz missed the playoffs. So you got the Pelicans in. Wow.
Ooh, yeah, that's going to be it's so hard, G-Money, because there's so much depth in the West. The West is deep.
That's true. The Magic, right. Before we get back to the West, the Magic do have a chance making the playoffs. They do. Wendell Carter, Piala Banchero, Markelle Fultz, Mo Wagner, Franz Wagner, Gary Harris. The Magic do have a really good shot to make the playoffs. I don't think they'll get in. At the same time, you never know what can happen this season. I mean, majority of us didn't think the Kings would be a top 3 seed last year. We didn't think the Knicks would be a top 5 seed last year. Back in 2021, we didn't have the Knicks a 4 seed. In 2021, the Hawks a 5th seed. Like it is a possibility though. It is a possibility that the Magic could be a playoff. They have a nice team.
I think Dallas is gonna. Man, Dallas just got too much competition, man. I mean, I don't even see Dallas making the postseason, and that's crazy.
It's not gonna happen. The West is too good. And they don't have depth. Like they have no rebounding. They need depth.
Oh yeah, it's just crazy, man. That just goes to show you how good the West is. You know, because if the Mavericks was an Eastern Conference team, I'm pretty sure they make the postseason.
I think so.
Oh yeah.
I think so though. But my top 8 in the West goes. I'm going Suns number 1, Nugs number 2, Lakers number 3, Clips number 4. Kings number 4, Clips 5, Thunder 6, Warriors 7, and I think the Grizz getting slightly over the Pelicans. Grizz 8.
Okay.
That's my top 8.
Oh yeah, but those Ja Morant missing games is gonna hurt them. He missed 20. He's gonna miss 25 games. G Money. You can't go into the whole 25 games in the Western Conference when it's already reloaded.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that is tough though. And like I said, it lost.
Hey, Taysom, leave my Knicks alone, man. We may not be.
Hey, come on.
We may not be title contenders, but hey, your Celtics don't got no rings. For a team that went to the finals that was title contenders, they got some of the best players in the league. So yeah,
since 2008, yeah.
So we're not even title contenders. So, I mean, it's like he said they're really relying on Derrick Rose with no ACL.
That's my point. That's my point. I don't see how the Grizz are going to look. I think they'll make the playoffs. For me, in my opinion, like the Grizz 8 seed, I would not be shocked if they miss it. They just don't have enough meat on the bones. What Zaire Williams was okay at best. Conchar, Raffia. Jaren Jackson. Jaren Jackson is nice. He's a great defender. Can hit the 3. He's streaky. Sometimes Steven Adams is going to come from injury. And don't forget, Brandon Clark is still out, though. Remember, he has an Achilles injury, so that's huge.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, man. I think the Grizz get in as an 8 seed.
Oh, we made some predictions. What about Rookie of the Year?
Right. Rookie of the Year, I'm going to shock people. Brandon Miller from the Hornets, from the Charlotte Hornets. Brandon Miller.
I'm going with Chet Holmgren.
It's very possible.
No. I think his team gonna have a better record than San Antonio. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't see how Victor could win that in the Western Conference when there's other rookies that's on better teams.
Unless he just nuts. Yeah.
And G-Money, we sleeping on the Blazers. The Blazers could be a surprise good team.
It's possible with Simons and Sharp and Ayton and Time Lord and Brogdon.
Yeah,
they have a nice team. Do not be surprised that they're in the play-in. We're not seeing they will. We're seeing that they have a really good chance. You never know how a season can go. You never know. Like you know what I mean?
Injury or two, and then that's it.
Injury or players just playing above over their heads. Like it's possible. But my top 8 in the East, because my 7 and 8. My top 8 are number 1, Boston, number 2, Milwaukee, number 3, Cleveland, number 4, Philly, number 5, Brooklyn, number 6, Miami, number 7, New York, number 8, I'm going to say Indiana. I think Indiana gets in over Atlanta.
Okay. Yeah, I think so too. Unless Trae Young just goes berserk, but yeah, I could see that. But Victor's gonna have a hard time winning Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, we need to adjust, yeah.
Even if he's putting up good stats, if his team is not winning, it's going to be hard to win that award. So
good point.
He could put up all those stats he want, but if he ain't winning, you got to at least win some games.
Mm-hmm. And the Spurs, look, they have some talent. At the same time, I don't think the Spurs have a lot of talent. I mean, KJ, Keldon Johnson's nice, I like him. Devin Vassell's a bucket getter. But other than that, I mean, Shetty Osman, okay. Devontae Graham, okay. Doug McDermott, he's okay. I don't think the Spurs have enough firepower to do much in the West.
Agreed. I mean, I think the same too, man. But yeah, man, those are our predictions so far, man. We're going to be back on live again tomorrow for more NBA talk and NFL stuff. My Eagles play tomorrow. I want to say shout out to everybody that joined me today. Yourself too, G Money. Yeah, we're gonna do this again a little more earlier tomorrow. I have to go and run some duties right now. So, but yeah, those are some good picks. Now, this is on paper. We got the receipts. All right, so we can't say we lied. Anybody could play this back and see what we said. I got I got the Suns versus the Bucks NBA Finals. G Money, what is your NBA Finals?
No, I got the Nuggets versus the Celtics.
Okay. All right. So there it is. It's on paper. And tomorrow we're going to get more people in. And once they join, and we're going to get their opinion. And it's going to be stuck. We're going to have receipts on you. So you can't say you switched. You know.
Right.
It is what it is. You know. Okay, I see you later. Say he got Lakers and Celtics. I'm going to remember that. That's put on paper. You know, I think Taysom said Lakers and Celtics too.
Right.
So
he also did, yeah. And also, right. And many others also had the Celtics too. I know you got the Bucks, which the Bucks are dangerous. Before we move on, before we end this, the Bucks are nice. My concern Milwaukee is Chris Middleton. I don't know how Chris Middleton has not been the same player since the MCL injury had it against the Bulls. In Game 2 in the 2022 playoffs. I like Dame, and Dame is a nice player. I just think that I still got to see Dame be dominant in the playoffs, though, because he's only had like 2 great series. That was against the Rockets in 2014 and the Thunder 2019. Other than that, he's been mediocre to bad in the playoffs. Greek Freak would be Greek Freak. I love Greek Freak. My concern is he needs to get a post-up game and work on those free throws, and also needs to know how to pass out of double teams. And also, another thing too, Lopez is a good interior defender. At the same time, he's not a good perimeter defender, and I don't trust the Bucks bench. They don't have much off the bench. I know you got the Bucks winning the East, and they are a dangerous team. I just don't see it, man.
There's only one way to find out. I think they got all the pieces to do it. You know, all they got to do is just stay healthy and get the job done.
All right.
I think that's the best duo in the NBA, or at least on paper. So,
right.
And we about to find out, though. You know, and if Giannis could go to being a rebounder and a defensive player or more, that he prioritizes that, he let Chris Middleton and Dame do a lot of scoring, he can have a chance to win Defensive Player of the Year again.
He has a really good shot. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see how it goes down.
Right.
But nevertheless, G Money, salute to you. But who might Eagles play tomorrow? I should know this. But
they're playing the Jets. Jets. Jets.
Oh, that's a win for us, though, right?
They should beat the Jets I think they will beat the Jets at the same time. Hey, at the same time, certain games could be a little bit wacky. Who knows?
Yeah. Oh yeah, but we shall see, man. But salute, brother. See you tomorrow.
Stay safe, stay healthy. Enjoy your Saturday.
Right. Peace.
Peace.
All right, y'all. Peace. We out. 1.